Hello everybody, I'm Shepples and welcome back to Let's Play Pathologic. Okay, so since the last part, I decided to take a bit of time to sort of look in on how this works. I haven't progressed or anything, I just literally loaded up the game and then just exit and quit. I haven't progressed in story or anything, I just want to learn how things work. So basically, things like this you can use to fill up bottles, empty bottles with water. So now I've got a bottle of water. And some people want this fresh water, so I can trade it with them, I suppose. I also found that you can root in bins. Okay, so we need to get 2,000 to give to the grave diggers, because they basically want large amounts of money to do illegal activity, which is, I suppose, understandable, even though they're being absolute bastards about it. And the angel says, hold on, let me just see. Bloody footage of Verba, we're singing him, Angel lives. Okay, so we've done that, but we need to get 2,000 together. Right. I've done this. I need to find out what is this dangerous game that the children are up to. Take the dangerous powders from them and come for poor Lara Ravel. The open house in which the cache is located is situated near the ruins, the ones I can see from the windows of the slot, the house where I am staying. Near the ruins. So let's see for a second. Ruins. Well, the only ruins, maybe here. See, I'm not given an awful lot of insight. Okay, so we can search these bins and things. And there's sometimes items in them and sometimes there's not. Is there anything in here? Like, my exhaustion level is getting high enough. No. Hang on, actually, hang on, sorry. They're willing to pay a lot of money for this medicine and that. So there. So if I sell this, helps to restore health after exterior traumas, stops the bleeding. I could sell this and then I'd have the money for the gravekeeper, or for the grave diggers. Right, okay, that's what I'll do then. I forgot to wear these. It increases my defenses, like isolates from infection, protects from fire, so on and so forth. Okay, so now I can go back to the grave diggers and give them that. And then they'll go and dispose of the body at Anna Angel, isn't it? Anna Angel, yeah, her house. I've got the money. Ah ha ha ha! That's great. Where's the freshie? At Anna Angel's place. Okay. It's done. Diggers will help Anna bury the body. Right. So let's go see Anna again, which is where? Wait, it's why isn't it marked on my map again? Looks like I didn't get much in the way of rewards for that. Okay. Obviously I've gotten no rewards for that whatsoever, because it would tell me to probably go back, maybe? I don't know. Right, we'll go to Eva's house anyway, and we'll get see what she says in relation to our reward, if there is one to be had. I think I'll go by the railway track, yeah? Okay, we'll go over here anyway, and we'll go into the clot. Might as well whilst we're on the road, whilst we're here. Hello.
I feel a current running through my veins.
What's going on? If only my mother were alive, she'd take the rule in her hands. Even my father would obey. Who will care for us now? Not Katharina, that's for sure. The mistress is too exhausted. Katharina's supposed to take care of you? Katrina, or I don't know how you want to pronounce that, is scared like a child herself, and I also think she's being tricked. Yes, her prophecies come true just like it always been, but there's more and more noise in them. It's as if you have to see them as metaphors each time. Pity I didn't know your mother. Yes, she had waves of warmth and power coming from her. She held the whole town in her grasp like a bird protecting her fledglings. Not a single demon could invade our little town. I remember those times. Such people leave this world earlier than the ones that live only for themselves.
The children have absolutely forgotten about me.
I have a terrible headache, but it'll be over soon. If nothing better.
Yes.
Okay. There's no sign of Big Vlad, though.
Strange smells come from the street.
Quinn can help. So, what if I got her some tablets or something? Would that help? Oh look, it's one of those things. Oh, Big Vlad.
I am suffocating. Not enough air. Just one breath of air.
See what I mean by everybody seems fucking weird in this. Ah, Bachelor Dankovsky. Of course, who else could it be? I've heard a lot about you. Have you taken a look around? Be sure to check the state of the industry around here. We have our own laws around here. How interesting, and what is the current state of your industry around here? Lord have mercy. It's the most complicated establishment with 1,000 years of history. To control such a system, one needs a special approach. Do you understand me, emissary? But no, such complex always leaves room for improvement. I see we don't understand each other. It is quite a special project. Quite special. That means that approaching it with some basic standards would be naive in all senses. You're probably right.
Hey, so my Haruspicus is that Ripper? Funny.
Yes, it will be hard for us to restore order. I would like to ask you about the fate of my colleague Isidore Burt. How did he die, to be more exact? No need for such implications. What do you mean by how? Be so kind as to leave that tone. I have nothing to do with it. However, here's an idea for you. Rumour has it that Isidore was murdered by a steep demon, Shebnakadur. Right? They took a nail out of the wound. I can handle it if a kid or some eccentric character tells me that, but a respectable merchant? It's hard for you to believe. Manny didn't believe it, even my son, the cynic of cynics, already thinks that this is true. He's losing his mind because of it. This is the steep wilderness to the east. The dead arise from their graves, clay scarecrows dance, bulls speak. Does he know the steep well or something that of son of yours? I have no idea. I'm not from the steeps. These animals interest me only for the point of view of productivity they are capable of. They are good as long as they work, but how they interact with each other, who do you need to be interested in that? What have I done to deserve a son like that? Sins. My sins. means your son isn't similar to you. He has some affairs with this rabble, with the butchers, the Odongi, the shepherds, the gatherers. He's learning their tongue, collecting their legends. It's even gotten to them coming to him, actually crossing the border of the town. If some worm is sneaking around the streets, then it's definitely to see him. Why would they stay out of town? Why should they stay out of town? They are dangerous, evil, and hate everyone who isn't from the steppe. They just lamp and kill straight away, and tear you up with their teeth and eat your flesh while you're still alive. So if you see them within the boundaries of town, we take measures. What of your son? Can he tell me about this creature? No need. No need for you to meet with my fool. There is nothing you two can gain from the discussion. He isn't here, and it is good that he isn't. I don't want you two to meet. You hear that? My word is firm. Word of a merchant. Yes, I have no doubts about that. Interesting. What did he just write down? The elder Osmani is hiding something. He becomes nervous when it gets down to discussion of matters of his household economy. Doesn't answer the questions about his son. The respectable cattle dealer lost his temper. The son probably knows less than his father, but would be easier to talk to. How do I find him, though?
I am suffocating. Not enough air. Just one breath of air.
So what? He did, and I even know that you two were talking about. The only thing I want to find out is why did he go to see Simon straight after visiting you? We were discussing matters curious, sir. Only matters, all other topics are of no interest to me. However, our matters have nothing to do with you, mister. With this, I will ask you, the doors behind you.
No.
This guy is being really difficult, isn't he? Huh. Right, okay. He's really not opening up, is he? Lots of people around. They can mend clothes. So if my, if my protection becomes somewhat damaged, I can get it mended through them. The ones with the weird eyes. Complete this. My exhaustion level is getting high, though.
Doesn't it seem to you that I have faded somehow?
Eve, tell me, where does Big Vlad's son live? In the clot. However, no, wait a second. Now that he's had some kind of argument with his father, he lives somewhere near the station. There's an abandoned house there. They say ghosts live there. Vlad is probably listening to them there. He's interested in folk beliefs. Thank you, I'll pay him a visit. So he lives there.
Sometimes
Okay.
a person is as hardly similar to himself as to others.
I've done as you wish. The butcher has been taken to the steep. Only to make... I've no doubts about that. You are no killer. Only to make you happy. Okay. Right, now, I need to figure this out. Right, I need to find a rune, yeah? And I should be able to see it from here. I need to find out what this dangerous game that the children are up to. Take the dangerous powders from them and comfort poor Lara Ravel. The open house in which the cache is located is situated near the ruins, the ones I can see from the windows of the sloth. The house where I'm staying. I have no idea. I should be able to see it. Right, I'm going to try and be logical about this. Or at least as logical as possible. Ah, some good stuff in there. Okay, so at least now I've got stuff that I can trade with the children around. Right, so I should be able to see it from the window. So it's probably over here. Then. I would imagine. Must be one of these houses along here. Right, there's another ruin there, so it must be one of these houses around here. Which one? That's the question. What is going on? What? What? What is going on? Aha! Is this it, I wonder? Huh. I don't see anything. That's a plate. Can I pick up the knife? Okay. What about the knife? I want the knife. Can I pick up the knife? No? Okay, so judging by the looks of things, when I'm in an empty house, I can like nick stuff maybe? I have no idea if this is the stuff though, if this is correct. So can I search in here? Ah, there's money in here. Cool. Okay. Flour. So you can search things. Then, okay. But is this the house? I have no way of telling. This is it, or... Okay, never mind. I have... That must be the stuff. Okay. Lots of tablets in there. Yeah, trouble. I told them to come out straight away without that stupid lot. What do you mean? How are we supposed to find the powders now? I need to catch every kid on the street or something. How do we exchange them? For what? And we can't take them by force, not allowed. We have a rule. Can't leave us without our head if we hurt the little ones. What kind of powders are they? Oh, the powders! The medicinal mixtures. They were invented at the time of the first outbreak. The first ones were made by Nuta, but they were no good. The disease went, the person didn't live long after that. But the Brothers Circle made some nice ones. Lutics weren't bad. Both has too. What was the first outbreak? 5 years ago in the Damp District began some kind of horror. People fell ill one after the other. A whole block got infected within 24 hours, house after house. The people were like matches, got fire from each other and burned from the inside. I was a little kid back then, only 6 years old, but I already went to the tower. And what happened? This happened. The children were barely scathed. We were all in the tower when all this began, but some of them got out of there and made up these powders. And they helped. All this went on for several days and then sort of finished all by itself, but the powders stayed. And where are they? All of them were hidden here so that people wouldn't poison themselves, but here we are, no powders. And the kid, you need to think of that. Maybe it's for the better. I want to scare people, huh? Okay. So and we're playing here, rehearsing really, looking for something we need for our game in the meantime. Nothing special, just some rubbish. Yes, well, nothing can be made right now. I'll tell you, perhaps you can help. The kids are in danger. We've come here for the powder, but someone has already stolen everything from the storage. Maybe it's Capella's doing. Probably gave it to her followers, the pagan. Who's Capella? Capella is Capella. Even though she's our enemy, we still respect her. She's luring the kids out of the tower, wants to make a sect out of them, and they worship her. Well, I can understand them. She's the kind of girl that could even fall in love with. It's a pity. I wish she'd lived with us. It's all because of pride. Well, the little ones are playing Epidemic again. They want these damn powders very much. Now we need to catch little kiddies and take those away from them. You see, they think that the powders can cure stuff, but they are poisonous and the kids can kill themselves. Why were they made? What kind of game is it? Well, it's stupid to be honest. Sort of doctors and hospitals and stuff. Don't you know how the preschool kids play? Okay, go on about the powders. They would simply poison an adult. He'll lay in bed for a week or so, but he'll survive. The little ones won't handle it. How should the kids be cured of the disease? The kids need to come play to us, to play the polyhedron. Nothing will happen to them there. What does the price use? The glass tower on the other side of the river. There is no death, no sorrow, no boredom, no diseases there. That is proven. Whoever leaves it by his own will is a fool, I think. To reject something like that, you'll need to be some dense, stupid idiot without imagination. What are these? Vegetables. Okay, so the actual powders aren't here anymore. Wait, did I get it? Been located by the kids. Several tens of boxes with poisons are somewhere in the town. I have a sample of this box with me. I can return to Lara. Okay, so I've got one box. That's all I needed. Okay. Right. I'm going to leave it here for this part, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.